Good morning. Today things are looking a little bit better for us because that freezing rain that we had yesterday has ended. It's moving out and we're looking at some better conditions for anybody who's going to be out and about today. So heading back to work, school, things are looking better. But of course, I want to remind you that there are still plenty of slick places out there to watch out for. You can see as we're looking out on our Storm Team Skycam network here in Fargo, this is the pedestrian bridge over I-94. Traffic moving along, got a shiny surface there. Those roads, of course, have been treated, but there are some places where we're still looking at some ice and some conditions that maybe are not so great. There's a little fog out there. We still have some precipitation in the valley as well in the south and to the east. This is our view of the radar and satellite map, and you can see things are quieting down up to the northwest for now, and we're dealing with the precipitation more likely in Lakes Country and Point South as well. So it looks like Park Rapids is starting to quiet down, but into Wadena County we're still dealing with some snow there potentially. Down toward Alex, looks like it's east of there now. And then over into Wheaton, we had a little snow and rain. That's starting to wind down, though you may still be seeing a couple of spotty areas of precipitation. Roberts County as well in South Dakota. But this is all dropping to the south and east. And again, just looking up to the northwest, it's looking a lot quieter at this point in time. Temperatures are very mild. We were really struggling yesterday in Fargo until those numbers went up, and then the icing situation alleviated a little bit, and we are still into the 30s in the south. We're at 30 degrees in Fargo, 32 in Detroit Lakes and in Fergus Falls. Wapaton's at 32. It's 30 currently in Jamestown and in Valley City. Northern Valley not quite at 30, but still mild for this time of year. We're in the low to some mid and upper 20s. A little breezy, wind out of the north in Fargo. We've got a gust to 31, and that wind continues to be a little bit strong in other places in the valley too. Teens to some low 20s this morning. There are some places with some precipitation still happening in the east. A little fog out there too. You could see into Lakes Country. We're down to a mile to about 3 miles visibility in spots. And then up by Langdon too, we are about 3 miles there. Could be some fog affecting us yet again this morning with these warmer temperatures. And looking at our hour by hour planner, expect to have that chance for that precipitation moving out, though we can't rule out a little bit of lingering moisture here in the valley. So as we head into the noon hour, you can see most of us just kind of dealing with some partly to mostly cloudy skies. And then heading into the 3 o'clock hour, there are still some pockets where we're seeing a little bit of precipitation, perhaps some light snow. So not perfect, we'll say, for today, but not as bad as previous days. And temperatures, well, they kind of hold steady, maybe even dip a little bit as we head into the afternoon, but overall looking not too bad. Now into tonight, we see our next chance for some precipitation swing in. That'll be late tonight and then continuing into the day tomorrow. So we're looking at another round of some light rain. You can see there's more colors here on the map again, where we may be dealing with also a little bit of mix in there, some freezing rain in the south especially. And then into Friday morning, we're dealing with that little bit of precipitation going on. But for the rest of the daytime hours today, we're looking pretty quiet. This is our snowfall potential through 10 o'clock tonight, looking really good. So daytime hours today, just fine. It's beyond that we're looking at the snow. So going back to the Friday forecast, that starts to move on into the afternoon, and we quiet things down a little bit more with that wind still a little brisk out of the northwest and at times into the 20s during the daytime hours for your Friday. So here's your 7-day planner. Off and on unsettled weather continues. We're going to see that chance for a little bit of snow, maybe a little mix late tonight and continuing into Friday. Saturday, a little break, but cooler. And then heading into Sunday, Saturday night and into Sunday, we've got that chance for some snow and then another round of precipitation as we head into next week. And then we really start to cool things down next week. So the milder weather is here for now, for several days, in fact. And then we get into more January-like weather coming up in the extended.
It's bound to happen.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Just ahead on the Valley today, wondering what to do with those leftovers in your fridge?
Stick around. We'll get you some help in the kitchen next.